it hasn't exactly been a banner year for watermelon. Both my petite yellow and my moon and stars varieties caught some kind of fungal disease. Luckily, I ignored Danielle's advice about only planting one vine in this bed. I also snuck in a crimson sweet, and that one's doing okay so far. So I have a couple watermelon that have sized up, but I want to make sure they're ripe before I pick them. At the market, I used the thump test, but I wonder if it's the same in the garden?
Hi Sarah, how's it going?
Well, not too great, as you can see.
Yeah, you look good, but these vines look terrible. But rest assured, you weren't the only one that had trouble with this crop this year. I was at the farmer's market earlier, and there was at least 3 guys there complaining that their crops went to pot too.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Still, I'd love to get these ugly vines off the fence. How do I know if these guys are ready to pick? Do I just knock my fist on it and see if it sounds hollow?
Well, not exactly. Things are a little bit different in the garden. There's actually 3 telltale signs, and that will tell you when the watermelon is ripe. Here, let me show you. To start, you want to locate the top of the watermelon where it attaches to the stem of the plant. Look up the vine for tendrils. The tendrils help the vine climb, and they kind of look like little curly cues. The tendril that appears closest to the fruit should be withered up and be brownish in color if the fruit is ripe. Next, gently roll your watermelon over so you can see the bottom. You should notice a discolored spot that will either be white or yellow. If the bottom spot is yellow, then the watermelon's ripe. If it's white, then you should let it stay on the vine a little bit longer to ripen up. The last thing to look at is the watermelon stem, right at the top of the fruit. You should notice that the outer margins of the stem should be brownish instead of bright green.
So I guess these guys that we checked are ready to pick. Do I just pull it off the vine?
Generally, what you want to do is twist it gently until it releases from the vine so you don't injure it. And I know you're ready to rip this guy down, but I did notice that there's another fruit developing down there. So let's be gentle and pick it the right way.
Okay, so like this, right?
You got it.
Okay. So how come this guy's so small? I thought this variety was supposed to be like bowling ball size.
Hey, listen, I told you it was a tough watermelon season. But you know what? The other one got pretty large, so count your blessings.
Okay, I'll stop complaining. Besides, I think that one's big enough for a batch of watermelon mules.
Oh, thank goodness.